The G20 Africa Summit has been hailed a huge success. But the question now is, where to from here? What will happen to the Africa G20 Summit, or rather the relationship between Africa and the G20 community? That will be our focus for this hour. We'll certainly be chatting to our reporter Mbali Tetan, who is there on the globe on SABC News, coming to you live from Johannesburg. Good evening, I'm Simpiwe Ngwane.
A very good evening to you. I'm Lulu Gabu. Thank you for joining us. Now on to our top story. As Simpiwe has already mentioned, the one-day G20 Africa Summit in Germany has been hailed a success.
Well, the group of 20 industrialized nations and the German business sector met 12 African countries to forge the much-needed investments agreement on the continent. Well, the summit was preceded by a business breakfast between President Cyril Ramaphosa and members of the German business community.
12 African heads of state under one roof with the German investors led by Chancellor Angela Merkel. President Ramaphosa complimented the initiative of the G20 Africa investment for bearing fruit in its infant stage.
The G20 Compact with Africa is a truly pioneering initiative to support Africa's ambition to mobilize domestic and international savings through an improved investment framework. The initiative is based on the premise that accelerated economic development is achievable when African countries themselves, G20 partners countries, as well as international organizations work together to create a better environment for private investment to lift the standard of living of the people of Africa.
AU Chair, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, also praised the German investors for delivering on their promises.
The G20 Compact with Africa therefore comes at the right time to reinforce Africa's enterprise-based development consensus. The initiative builds on the strong relationships we enjoy with Germany, the European Union, and other G20 partners.
And apart from strengthening the investment location in Africa, we also need to make sure that there are fair trade relationships between Europe and Africa. Together, creating the preconditions for investment and trade is the core idea of the compact with Africa and the reform partnerships that in 2017 we entered into in 2017 under the umbrella of the German G20 presidency.
Earlier, Ramaphosa was hosted by the German business community with investment in South Africa. Continuous investment drive of raising $100 billion over the next 5 years.
Already there are quite a number of companies, almost 600 German companies are in South Africa, invested, their investments are safe, and where there are problems and challenges, we're prepared to address them, sit down and talk about them, because our objective is the companies must succeed and they must contribute to growing the economy.
Meanwhile, some investment deals were also sealed during the summit. It is just under a year since the formation of the G20 Africa Summit. Now history has been made of German companies committing to plow investment on the African continent. Muntlengani Dipoko, SABC News, Berlin, Germany.